What's going on, everybody? It's Reese here from the Friendly Neighborhood Fanboys, and today we are going to talk about the top 3 possible Titanfall surprises in Apex Legends Season 5, the longest title you've ever fucking heard in your life. So, recently Apex has been killing it, and by recently I mean they've been killing it since they launched last year. Obviously they've had some ups and downs through all of their microtransactions and maybe a couple of decisions they've made. But hey, overall, great game. I'm still playing it to this day, so they must be doing something right. So we're halfway through Season 4 right now. The split ranked has basically just begun on Kings Canyon, and of course, everyone's loving Kings Canyon because it's the fucking best. Because we're halfway through ranked Season 4, that means Season 5 could come as early as June. And in a recent interview with the GM of Apex, Dusty Welch, and Chad Grenier, they mentioned that they love bringing Titanfall content to Apex, and there could be a pleasant surprise for Titanfall fans in Season 5. And that makes my dick fucking hard, so I love that. Judging by the past seasons as well, Season 5 should bring a new legend, as well as a possible map change. And I'm going to get into that in a bit, but before we jump into this video, if you guys could consider subscribing to us and giving us a like on this video, it really helps with the channel, and we're going to be doing content like this all the time, so we would really appreciate it. Like I just mentioned, right off the bat, I'm going to suggest that we Legends are going to be shipped to Typhon. And this is a planet that we were introduced to in Titanfall 2, and it's actually one of the best missions in the campaign. So as we see the Dead Prowler and Sniper Ridge here, it's actually native to Typhon, as we see during the mission when we're consistently fighting them off and BT's fucking blowing them to smithereens because he's the fucking best ever. So side note here, if you actually haven't played Titanfall 2, you should just go do that, because this is one of the coolest missions ever, because you get to time travel and you further your relationship with BT with all these like subtle little things. It's fucking incredible, and you run through time while it's frozen, and it's the fucking best game. So just go play it, and love you. I also believe the map change is going to be Typhon, because in that mission there are 3 advertisements seen by Jack as he navigates through the fold weapon testing facility. One for the Ogre Titan, one for the Marvin robots, and one for Spectres. And all 3 of those are made by none other than Hammond Robotics. And Hammond was just reintroduced this season with the Harvester, the Planet Harvester. So there are already tons of elements that are native to Typhon already established in the Apex world, like flyers, prowlers, Hammond Robotics, the IMC. Mirage talks about them in the first trailer ever released for Apex. The fact that every 2 seasons the map has changed, and the fact that a new legend will most likely catalyze a map change. Like both of the legends that were released, which is Watson and Crypto, and both of them, when introduced, changed the map. For those of you who are about to comment saying, Apex and Titanfall are in the same universe, I fucking know. I've been playing Titanfall since they released the Optimus Prime April Fool's trailer for Titanfall 1. What I'm trying to say here is that not all Apex players know Titanfall, so they are establishing it in the Apex world for those players. You fuck knuckle. Love you. It would be incredible to have a map like Complex be put into play on the Apex side of things, because the 2 maps we have now have been very open, which is an obvious choice for the style of Apex gameplay, but it'd be really cool to introduce a lot of CQB opportunities, and the fact that you could quite literally put players into a location with Titans on standby, and not playable obviously, or like, you know, even moving NPCs that are worker Titans. The next character will most likely be the one who catalyzes the map change. And a ton of people have been suggesting that it'll be Loba/Rosie, the little girl whose entire family was murdered in front of her in Revenant's trailer. Something to note that her family was a part of Hammond Robotics, hence why Revenant fucking demolished the entirety of her lineage. Her trailer and tactics in inspiring the map change should shed some light onto the Titanfall universe, as we've only seen a lot of stories from the militia side of things via Titanfall 2. Her trailer and lore could provide some insight into the IMC and Hammond perspective, and I'm fucking stoked for that. As for the weapon, all suggestions point to the Sidewinder. We saw under Revenant's table in his trailer, that's the Sidewinder right there, and it's actually a grenader gun in the Titanfall 2 game. And based on the fact that grenade arcs were fucked at the beginning of Season 4, this could mean possible experimentations with the micro missiles that it fires. So This would be a really fun addition as there are no other weapons like it currently in Apex. It did not require lock-on, and most likely it would be a rare pickup, if not a care package gun for sure. I love that the devs are continuously bringing over content from Titanfall 2, as it was such a beloved game for those who had the chance to experience it. Naturally, with the much larger reach of Apex Legends, this could be a great gateway for them to develop and launch Titanfall 3, but I wouldn't hold your breath because it's probably never going to happen, but one can fucking hope. Apex is an overall success, and if it's not broken, why fix it? They're doing such a great job at, I mean, that's kind of a loaded question because Apex is broken as shit, but you know what I mean, the general aspect of it. They're doing a great job at adapting with the times and bringing over the strong features of Titanfall 2 into their game that already has millions of users. Let me know what you think is going to be in Season 5 and why. And if you like this video, consider subscribing to us because we got tons more content on the way. Looking forward to seeing you legends on Typhon, and we'll see you next time on the Friendly Neighborhood Fanboys.